Wait.
You sent for me, my lord?
Yes. I want you to test the validity of my marriage.
Why, my lord?
Because I love Anne Boleyn, and I will have her if it's the last thing I do.
But the Queen is still alive.
Princess Catherine is alive. I'm of the opinion there is no such person as the Queen.
Oh, well, my lord, there is, and she is your wife.
She is my brother's widow.
And you were granted special dispensation by Rome to marry her.
Because the Pope wanted to strengthen his alliance with Spain.
Because you insisted.
Are you debating with me?
No, my lord.
You have read Leviticus. He who uncovers his brother's wife's nakedness shall be childless.
But her marriage was never consummated.
Whose word do we have on that? Do you really think that my brother, a hot-blooded Tudor, would be married for 6 months and not consummate his marriage?
My lord, do not do this, I beg you. This will tear the country apart.
And what's the alternative? To leave my throne to a bastard daughter conceived in an unlawful marriage?
You would call Princess Mary a bastard?
My duty is to have sons. I promised my father. Would you have me disobey him?
No.
Would you have the King of England live in sin with a woman who cannot lawfully be his wife?
No.
Then give me Anne Boleyn.
Very well. I shall write to Rome.
In Holland, people have had enough. In Germany, too. Of a corrupt Roman Catholic Church where simple working people pay priests with their hard-earned money for miracles like this. Well, I say, here in England, we have had enough too. We don't want a decadent Church of Rome. We want a strong Church of England.
I have served the Cardinal for 5 years. In that time, I've seen him control the king to such an extent you wonder actually who was the king. Yesterday, Henry Tudor reminded everyone who actually wears the crown. I tell you, he is set upon this Boleyn girl, and not just to bed her. He wants her as his queen.
Good God.
This is it, Grandma. This is our chance. Anne Boleyn is one of us, a reformist. She reads Tyndale.
But with Wolsey in place, what can we do?
Wolsey is safe only as long as he delivers the king what he wants. A divorce.
And with his friends in Rome, Wolsey will be able to do that.
Eh? Rome is in the Emperor's hands, the Queen's nephew. And whilst that is the case, the Pope will never agree to the divorce. And if that happens, and Wolsey fails,
Who is it that you want instead of me? Is it her? The whore Boleyn?
Who is of no importance. What matters is that I am given a son.
You'd put me, your queen, aside for a whore?
I need your answer, yes or no.
No.
Then I order it.
And I refuse.
I am the King of England. I can have what I want.
Even a king cannot break apart what God has put together.
Why won't you do this?
For your good and the good of the country. I want to save you both from her. Don't be blind as well as foolish. You're being used.
Silence!
Here I've taken the liberty of hanging portraits of your relatives, your family's coats of arms. And in every corner you notice your initials have been carved in gold.
It must be killing you to do this. You tried to get rid of me 1,000 times, and now you give me your own apartment.
You're still angry with me. I was hoping you'd take this gift as an invitation to put the past behind us, make a clean start.
Yes, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Now that your future depends on me. Yes, if you fail with a papal legate, fail to give the king his annulment, well, only someone very close to him might be able to dissuade him from, well, acting on impulse.
Thankfully, then, the papal legate has assured me that it'll go smoothly.
Yes, and if it does, my lord, I will be queen, and in a position to alert the king to your corruption and greed. You cannot win, Cardinal.
Don't be deluded, madam. Your newfound power is not about the king's love for you. Oh, yes, it is strong at the moment. Very strong. But deep down, this is all about a son, and that's why he wants a divorce from Catherine. And it's what he wants, above all else, from you. You give him that? Oh, yes. Your position will be unassailable. You fail. And I guarantee this power you have will desert you overnight. And the cold wind of persecution that blows in Catherine's face at the moment will turn on you.
Wolsey met with the papal legate. This trial is proceeding for appearance sake only. We as good as have our result.
Rome is in the Emperor's hands, the
I
Queen's
will
nephew.
not be refused. I promise. You will be queen by Christmas. But even now, you don't agree to be my mistress.
You know full well I will conduct myself like a mistress just as soon as I am your wife.
You drive a hard bargain, Anne.
Trust me, it'll be worth the wait.
Henry, King of England, come into court.
What did I do to upset you? That a maid of mine should turn against me like this?
You failed to give England an heir.
And that upsets you so?
What upsets the king upsets me.
Let me tell you this. You want me to lie before God and admit my first marriage was consummated? Well, it was not. You want me to retire and withdraw my daughter's claim as sole rightful heir to the throne? Well, I shall not. Not in 1,000 years. Not if you drag me to within an inch of my life. So I hope you have the belly for a fight, Anne Boleyn. Because I'll fight you every inch of